Hi everybody. So still working on the latch brackets for the Canopy latch. Still got to figure out how to put a locking mechanism in there. I'm pretty sure, sir. I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure since I'm at Oshkosh today, I've probably already found a vendor that can do that for me. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, brackets came out fine. Um, the problem is you do have to cut them down. So the 1-inch brackets are sweet, but you still have to cut them down because of the locking mechanism needs to be able to clear the latches, or I should say the guides. So you do have to mow down one of the sides, and that's what you see me doing here. The combination of bandsaw, bench grinder, and files. So now that everything is set up and everything is proper sized, what I'm doing now that you can't see because I didn't bother moving the camera is I am match drilling from the skins into the brackets, clecoing them together. Now there's one small thing about this, and I hadn't mentioned it. So when you obviously, when you cleco these pieces of angle aluminum onto the side, they're dead straight. Oh, that's fine. But what's the problem with that? The problem with that is that that side of the fuselage wants to bend. Right? So when you cleco that thing in place, you're actually kind of flattening the skin a little bit. So I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do. I might try to like shim the sides of the brackets and oh, for f***'s sake. Oh, that's right. They're done. And I'm dancing like a complete moron. Probably listening to something really good. So anyway, yeah, we'll see about if I can get those brackets to do a more flush fit. Of course, if I do that, then the handles themselves will wind up sticking out. So I don't know. It's a compromise. But in the end, this thing fit up pretty well. Now there was a tiny little gap, maybe less than a 1/16 of an inch, in front of the front piece. This thing, that thing can go sideways on you quick. You really got to have the brackets done, and you have to make sure that the locking mechanism is just in the right spot before you start making the holes. Because if you needed to adjust where either piece of that latch is, and you've already carved the holes in your skin, well, you could be shit out of luck. Anyway, so that was enough of that, and so now we're going to do a little priming of the outside skin, and then we're going to be working on a bunch of pieces, stiffeners basically. Here I am dimpling the holes around the latch. We're going to be working with that and making a bunch of pieces that are going to go on the skin before it gets attached to the side. There. Now, just let me take a quick minute here and have a special shout-out rant. And here it is. So, to the 2 or 3 pilots that I've caught so far, using on-airport fueling trucks instead of going off-site to fuel, like we tell all of our pilots to do, go fuck yourselves. Basically, what they've done is gamified the system, right? Fuel at Oakland is too expensive compared to everywhere else. So we tell everyone, fuel up off-airport. Right? And especially fuel up. And if you return to planes with less than half fuel left, we ask that you tack on 0.2 hours to your charge so that the next pilot can go refuel. But what these guys are doing instead is they're fueling up on the airport under the guise of, well, there was only an hour and a half of fuel left, and we didn't want the next person to have to go fuel, so I'm doing it here. Okay, I get it. So what you're doing is you are saving the next pilot the time that they're going to have to use to go refuel, and you're saving yourself the money because you now don't have to tack on that extra time by also filling up the planes with fuel that's more expensive. So you're not really saving anyone money except for yourself, you cheap assholes. I'm tired of that shit. This guy today, he's like, oh yeah, I flew in and you blah, 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 blah. I'm like, it's IFR. You flew in IFR, didn't you? Yeah. Well, didn't you see that when you filed this morning from wherever it is you were coming back from? Yeah. Next time I see that doing that shit, I'm gonna rip his dick off. I'm gonna use it as a while I him in the. Wow, that's angry. Jesus, that's angry. Sorry, I didn't mean to bring that much rage. Okay, whew. Calm. It's all good. Let's go move away from that. Let's go back to the build. So, building up the pieces on that I'm going to put on the side of the skins, and then the skins are going to be attached to the side of the fuselage. A lot of it's mirrored. It's really cool. A lot of stiffeners. You know, I've always said this kit's mostly stiffeners. It's half stiffeners, or at least for the fuselage, and this is really part of it. So, in next week, you'll see me put. I'm hoping I can get. So, I'm going to go work on it today. I'm hoping to get this left skin on. I'm hoping, and then you'll see that the next week because I will be out of town all next week and won't have any time to work on it. So, need a vacation for my vacation. Anyway, love you all. Thanks for joining me. See you soon.